What made me want to work with Susan was her deep expertise in this area of fertility and women's health. She was connected to a naturopath's office that I had been working with to manage one of my autoimmune conditions. And so just knowing that Susan was a part of this broader community of support that I had was really helpful. I had recently received a diagnosis of Graves' disease and navigating this hyperthyroid condition. And I needed to get that in control before I could conceive another child. Susan helped me through a number of months where it seemed like my hormones were actually not quite at the levels that they should be. She helped me with tracking and understanding my hormones and also navigating like what I could be doing to better balance them. I am happy to say I'm in my first trimester, knock on wood, with a new baby coming hopefully, and so I'm very grateful for Susan's support through that process. I actually did her course as well. She has a course around fertility and sort of pre and conception, and through that course she both gives a lot of great guidance on what to eat, and that actually has been super helpful for me of what kinds of more specific guidance on nutrition that I need to keep in mind, which I do think probably helped my hormonal balance, especially in the going from having some imbalance initially to then seeing like my levels were triggering when they were supposed to around the conception process. And then I think, the big one was also just the importance of rest. And through her program, she has worked with a few other practitioners who have some Qigong practices, as well as some really great like meditations as a part of her course. And so it was really great to be able to benefit from all of those things. She's an extremely knowledgeable practitioner, and it's been, really, truly given me a lot of confidence in working with her. She brings the sense of calm optimism and also this clear focus on like, okay, these are the things we have to pay attention to, and these are the things we need to get back on track, but we're going to get there. This is what's going to happen. And she sort of just constantly kind of had this support, this layer of support and belief of knowing that we're going to get to a good end state. And to be honest, like there's so many things to read out there and so many other people's stories and so many things. I'm an older 40 this year. And so trying to conceive is more scary at this age. And I just am really grateful for her kind of calming, optimistic presence, which I think really has helped in my journey. I would highly recommend working with Susan because of her specific focus on fertility and pregnancy, this whole process. So if this is an area that you are seeking help with or wanting a calm presence around, because it is very anxiety inducing, Susan is a great person to work with along that journey to give you easy to understand, personalized guidance, and also just being somebody who's there with you along the journey. Sunita Mohanty, Mill Valley, California.